Hello everyone, and welcome to my BTG official channel. Bill's birthday was almost his last, and Jacob and Naomi had disagreements about their first. With a nutrition shake, Dani and Pamela made a toast to surviving Pilates and talked about how Dani wanted to get in shape for her return to modeling in just a few weeks. The women ran into Dani's room when they heard a scream coming from upstairs. Chelsea was crying because Dani had been robbed, and her closet was missing all kinds of couture. In order to make room for Andre's belongings now that he was moving in, Dani explained that she had sold numerous outfits for charity. Chelsea left for Hayley's birthday party for Bill after describing the fashion sacrifice as painful. Dani giggled, thinking that the invitation must have been misplaced in the mail. Pamela carefully examined Andre before deciding that he needed to be a model for Dupree Curtis and verbally signing him up. Andre raised an objection, asserting that he had only stopped by to unpack. He also didn't want to give up his passion for photography to sit for pictures. After Pamela left, Dani gently stated that Andre would love being on the other side of the camera and that the experience would help him grow. Dani was on board with Pamela but felt that she was putting pressure on her husband. Despite Dani's assurances that he would continue to lead a normal life, Andre was wary of the potential for fame. Mr. Richardson stated once more that his only purpose for being present was to stake his claim to closet space. Dani remarked, "You already have my heart." Naomi received a spa day as a surprise from Jacob. Naomi lamented that Jacob hadn't been aware that she was going to Bill's party, and she also asserted that no amount of shiatsu would erase her positive pregnancy test result. Naomi yelled at Jacob and told him to back off when he tried again to convince her that having children was good for her. She didn't like Jacob trying to make her wrong because they had agreed to marry without children. Naomi felt bewildered by the Hamiltons' uncharacteristically wide stances on a topic as they professed their love for one another. Naomi acknowledged that she had spoken to Dani in the hope of becoming a mother, but her feelings had not changed. She reminded Jacob of his promise because she did not want to be a mother. Naomi maintained that she preferred to be able to assist children through her legal work than to have any of her own, despite Jacob's impression that Naomi was making no room for him or his emotions in the matter. Naomi left because Jacob was still open to the idea of having children. Samantha was annoyed at Orphe Jeans because Nathan had agreed to a study date but didn't show up. June urged her daughter to move right along when Samantha told her that she was apparently being rejected because she wasn't down to smash. Despite the fact that she was glad she had not had sex with Nathan, Samantha was concerned that she would acquire a reputation for being rigid. June recalled how, as a young girl, Samantha had meticulously studied Tyrell riding his brand new bike and, when she had the opportunity, had jumped on herself and rode it like she was unstoppable. This came after Samantha revealed that she had a plan to reconnect with the boy. Samantha inquired as to June's memory of the incident and whether she remembered any other similar tales from her childhood. June grinned because she had a lot. June noticed how depressed Jacob was as soon as he entered. June was amazed that Samantha had been able to forgive her when Jacob inquired about how things were going with her. The detective inquired about Tyrell and Samantha's father because he was pleased to see how close the mother and daughter had become. June would only state that he had vanished and blamed a family curse for it. June believed that her life would have been very different if she had a father like Jacob. June's prediction that he would make a great father made Jacob wince. As Smitty finished answering a call in which he had made a crazy request, Martin stumbled down the stairs. Smitty mentioned that he had ordered the Thai food that the family liked and that he was happy to be back with Martin. Because the congressman was not easily scared, the reporter reassured him that he could tell him anything. Smitty tried to send Martin on errands, but Martin wanted to stay put because he was determined to settle in for a day of relaxing binge-watching. After that, Martin scoffed when Smitty attempted to persuade his husband to deliver their dinner. Finally, Tyrell came in and told Martin that Samantha needed to be picked up. Martin agreed to take his daughter and their food back. After Martin left, Tyrell recalled that Smitty detested the Thai restaurant where he had ordered because the wait for takeout was so long. Smitty conspiratorially informed Tyrell that he required his assistance, knowing that. After checking on Randy's progress in getting her the shipment she desired, Hayley put down her phone. Hayley wished Bill a happy birthday and presented him with a crown when he entered the living room, promising him an unforgettable celebration. Bill found Hayley's comment that it would be his only birthday as her husband to be odd, but she covered it up by saying that Bill's stroke a few months earlier had made her realize they couldn't take things for granted. Bill was happy to make new memories with Hayley, even though she was certain that her planned party would not be as extravagant as anything Dani would do. Chelsea commented that Martin Luther was the only king she liked after seeing Bill's crown. She thanked Bill for lifting the injunction from the rival company, without which she and Kat couldn't be in business, and presented him with a unique wallet from Chelsea Kat's expansion into men's accessories. Hayley brought out a tray of cupcakes, one of which was a gluten-free and sugar-free pastry for Bill. Bill groused that he wanted to be able to eat real treats rather than sugary ones. "Are you attempting to slay me with that?" He smiled. Bill substituted a regular dessert for the healthy dessert when Hayley received a call. Dani had approached and been introduced to Hayley when Naomi joined them, and Hayley remembered serving Naomi cupcakes that she couldn't stop raving about. Hayley became animated and insisted that the particular cake had been intended for Bill after Naomi made a mess of her face by taking a bite and then throwing it out. Chelsea informed her father that Hayley was only trying to assist when Bill once more cringed at the nutritious offer. Chelsea noticed Naomi's gloomy mood after Hayley and Bill went to the kitchen, and she knew that Naomi had fought with her brother-in-law. Naomi only inquired about Chelsea's perception of her without going into specifics. Naomi was praised by Chelsea for being tough and dedicated, and she had always wanted to save the world. The designer appreciated Naomi's ability to talk to her about her problems and hoped Naomi had someone to talk to if she didn't think Chelsea could help her. When Bill and Hayley got back, Naomi had barely wiped her tears. In a toast, Hayley declared that Bill was the king and that she would, as the all-powerful queen, give him an heir by his next birthday. Naomi became stiff and quickly left. Bill cracked the joke that the party was still a success because no one had pulled out a gun, and Hayley hoped she hadn't said anything wrong. Knowing that she wouldn't be able to get the poisoned cupcake into Bill, Hayley knowingly purred, "If at first you don't succeed," under the guise of wanting the next event to be more successful. As Martin picked up Samantha from the diner, he ran into Jacob. Jacob admitted with regret that he probably contributed to Smitty and Martin's breakup. Martin didn't hold a grudge against Jacob because he knew Jacob had just been doing his job. He also said that he would never want to be apart from his family again because family was everything to him. June went on to thank Jacob for giving her a chance when they first met and not just locking her up. Jacob played it off when June inquired whether he and Naomi had ever discussed having children by stating that it was not in their plan.